Hello, hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today we are doing a fun video because I feel like I have stuff in my way here. We are going to be using some of the new Wrong PET tapes, but I'm going to be using them with pens. I had picked up, I feel like these have gone viral recently, these new Pentel Matte Hop pens, and I'm really excited to use them. So we're going to be doing some like stencils and PET tape today. So I'm excited to see kind of how we can do this. So I first want to start, so we're going to do a rainbow spread if you haven't figured that part out. I was just going to use this on the top, but I realized that has like a little planter, so I can't put it upside down. So let's just come in here like this, but then I want to trim it because I want it to be a rainbow spread, which is perfect for June because it is Pride Month. All right, so we have that, and then let's do red is, I'm gonna see, maybe when in doubt, wear red. I think I like that one a little bit better. So because this is layered a little bit, I need to use a white pen to kind of cover this part up, or I could just cut it. Maybe we'll do that, we'll cut it. Just do that and then cut over here. I feel like that's a little bit easier. Can't really see. There we go, that works. Okay, now, I should have moved that over. Let me reset myself a little bit. Sometimes, I don't know why, with my big planner, I feel like I don't always get a good view and it can be tough to see what I'm doing. Okay, let's add in something else red that's small. So we could take these cute red heels maybe right here, and then we'll add more in throughout. But if I pull out these Matte Hop, I haven't even tried these yet. But these are like really fun. I'll link them in the description in case you're interested. And they're supposed to be like really bold. So I'm gonna use these. I don't know if I want to use them for my checklist stencil. I think we're going to use black for my checklist stencil, and we'll use the color for the boxes. I think that'll feel better to me, because then I'm like, that's a lot of red. All right, so we've got that. Now I have an Archer and Olive stencil here, and this is where we're going to do our first color. Okay, that is a nice, bold color. Maybe we'll swatch these. I feel like now would probably be the right time to swatch them. So I think let's do that real quick. So we're gonna write Pentel Matte Hop. Okay, let's get a better view for you over here. There we go. All right, so we first have the red, and these are like supposed to be really juicy, which they are, and nice and bold. We've got the yellow, and as they dry, they should be drying matte. They're not dry yet. These are definitely ones, as I'm realizing I just put the journal on top. Oh, that's dry. Okay, I was gonna say that you're gonna wanna give it a second to dry, but look how bold these colors are. I feel like it can be hard to find like true colors in pens, and these have a really good color to them. Do orange. And you can kind of see with the red as it's drying. And I guess we should also see if they have bled at all on the other side. I should do that before I continue on the planner page. Purple and black. Okay. Then we have the kind of different colors here. So just come through this way. This is like a really bright pink, We have lighter blue. These have color names. They don't. They have a kit number on them, but that's all the same. So I guess it's just like the set that it comes in. This is so these are the original, and then we have a sweet set that's included as well. So these colors I'm doing right now are the sweet set versus the first 7 were the original set. And we have this fun like peachy pink. And then a brown and a beige. Kind of like a yellow. It's like a vanilla ice cream color. I'm not going to do this all right now, but I'm just going to come in here and just do red, kind of like name these and just really see. But definitely a good ink on here, and they dry nice and matte. So we'll do that. Now I'm going to turn this over, but we are going to be empty here because I haven't written on this side of the page yet. When I have this down in my planner, I don't see the red. If I lift it up, you could see a little bit through, but I think that will be fine because red is probably going to be the darkest color that we use. So now let's come in and use the stencil. But before I do that, I want to choose like another sticker to kind of accent with it. So I think we're going to do this red purse here. And then we can put my stencil kind of like right beneath that. So we'll come back to the red. And I'm going to press a little bit lighter than I did before because I noticed that on the other side I could feel the indent, so I pressed too hard. So now we have the red. And also that just released from Wrong Wrong's Rainbow Dots collection is Rainbow Dots sticker book. Or not Rainbow Dots collection, but we have a Rainbow Dots sticker book. So I think that it would be fun to now use these as our dots. So I guess we are using some functional stickers, but we're just really going in with the rainbow theme. Go. But I do like having the little bit of black. I think that if I did red there, it may have been too much. Okay, looking good. Now I also remembered that I had Wrong Wrong's family, home and family words and icons. So I thought that we would use the to-do stickers for these headers. I mean, the headers are big. That's crooked. But the to-do words, I mean, I would use these types anyway in here. So I think that that's perfect. Okay, now we're going to go to orange. So I don't think that I want everything to be in the same space. I don't know, maybe I do the same space. Maybe we do it because I feel like typically when I do a rainbow spread, I like it to all kind of be organized like this. So we're going to take this orange, just slice here. Then the only problem I'm going to have, I just realized, is that the quotes are definitely going to be wider. Maybe not all of them, because like this one is fine. So we can put this orange here and then maybe add in something here. What do I want to add in? Maybe the sunglasses would be good in this spot. That's cute. And then we're going to take my orange matte hop. Put this right here. It's looking cute. I pressed too hard though, I think. I have to remember not to do that. And then actually, I think I should do, yeah, this is gonna, that's not dry yet. So we'll hold off there. And I'm going to do an orange box down here. Try to move that. Okay, this should be dry. So let's try to get this lined up nicely. And then I like the orange slices here, so I want to use this right over there, like that. Cute. We may come in and do a little bit more filler. Also, I just remembered I wanted to do pink next, not orange. So that's not going to happen because it's too late. I'm not going to move all this because now especially we have these colors in here, like with pen. So it's not just a matter of moving stickers. So now we'll do pink. Whoopsies. And all of these PET tapes released on Friday, or Thursday. So they should still be available. I'll have my wrong link in the description of this video. It should give you 10% off, or maybe 15, I don't remember, but it will give you a discount on your order as well if you are shopping and haven't yet picked up the items that I'm showing. Also, we still have to do the orange bullets. I'll do that with the pink together. All right, so we have the pink one, and then let's look for a pink quote. Here we go. I'm going to bring this one down a little bit, maybe. Went over too far. Let's center it. Okay, and then we can add a cute little pink elements in here. So let's do the lipstick and need something small right over here, maybe like sunglasses or something. Not sure I have anything tiny there, so maybe we just leave it. I think we'll leave it as is. And then we'll do, what's the best order for this? I think checklist first. Such a good sound. Okay. Checklist first, then stencil, top stencil, then bottom stencil. And then let's add in, I liked the shoes that were a part of this, but I think I want to do the shoes and a purse for pink. That's cute. Now we'll take our other to-do header. We'll pop this in and then come back to the bullet points. So we first need the orange ones. It's gonna kind of be like a peachy orange here. But it's okay because we have a little bit of different shades of orange happening. These are also really easy to pull off. They have like a tiny bit of a white border on them that I think makes it easier, but they're just like deeply cut, and I appreciate that because sometimes I struggle with pulling off bullet points. And now we need the pink. Let's do this middle pink here. The brighter pink may have worked better, but I feel like the middle kind of brings the pink from some of the flowers in. We need a new rainbow. We need a rainbow that has pink as part of it. Because every time I try to do a rainbow spread, I mess up where pink goes because it's not technically in the rainbow. I would really want to do red, pink, orange, but it didn't work. And you know what? It's fine. It's okay. It's not a problem. Okay, let's clean some of this up and continue on the other side. All right, it's yellow time. So let's pop in, which of these do I want to use? Let's use this. And then cut right there. Don't cut your finger, Elise. Okay, yellow. And let's go maybe higher up with the yellow quote this time. Or even just over here, because then I have room for this tumbler that makes me very happy. All right, so we've got our yellow there. Now we're going to do the checklist. Try to get this lined up. This is a really good like formula for a spread if you're trying to figure out where things should go. Just put them like you decor on the top, checklist boxes. I mean, of course, it depends on what you need in your planner, but oh, those didn't really work nicely. But this is just a really good way to do function and decor and have everything kind of have its place. There we go. And then let's do our to-do sticker. To do. And then something fun and yellow over here. So I really like the sneakers, but I feel like because I put the sneakers on the one next to it on pink, I don't really want to do that. So let's do a planner and then maybe a lemon. But I think I want to cut the lemon. No, I think it's good with the height there. Okay, now we need our yellow bullet points. This release also had a rainbow alphabet sticker book as part of it. I didn't get that in the products that I received, but that's something to look at if you haven't already as well and you love alphabet stickers as much as I do. If I got the alphabet stickers, what I would have done differently in this spread is used them as the to-do probably instead of the other ones, just to kind of add some extra decor there. Or some extra color, I guess. Okay, yellow. Next up, we are going to do green. So these greens are a little bit more of a tropical. I think what I'm gonna do here is, let's get my scissor out. Didn't cut all the way. My scissor doesn't do its job. We're gonna kind of add that right there, and then maybe even a smaller one that'll end up trimming like that, and then we'll trim right here. That works. All right, cap back on. Now let's look for a green quote. So green is harmony, health, growth, and prosperity. We're not going to have a ton of room left in this for something else green unless it's really tiny. So maybe we just take like a little watch here. I like that. Okay. Now what's next? Checklist. We've got like our system. Got the system down. It took a little bit. We've got it down now. I just want to be mindful of this pen now. I feel like it's skipping a little bit. I have another one next to me. There we go. Pen, green stencil. Bigger green stencil. To-do header. And then something fun. So what do we want to do here? We have, let's do this green drink. And then also maybe the camera to add like a little bit of the lime green in there. So I'm gonna put the camera here and then do that. Cute. I almost forgot about the green bullet points. So we want to come in and add these also. We're using a lot of products today. I don't remember, I think it was National Sticker Day, maybe. It was in 2018. So it was when I was like first planning, but before I had a YouTube channel and I was just starting out on my Instagram. And I had an idea to, I just realized I forgot to do something. Sorry. I had an idea to see if I could get 100 stickers in a spread. And I actually did it, but I'm like, we're probably not going to be at 100 here, but we may be close. So now we need blue, and let's start out with which floral? We'll do this one. It's a pretty kind of soft. And then let's do the blue explanation over here and something cute with it. We can do this jewel over here. That's pretty. And then maybe something else. I don't know that I really have room for something else. Okay. So now we'll do these. I may as well just do the other set too while I'm here, right? A little bit of a time saver if I already know that this is the process I'm going to take. Excuse me. All right, so now let's do blue heading box. Oops. And blue box down here. All right, now we need, I feel like I should just take out the last two to do stickers because I keep trying to grab them. So we're just gonna take this out. Let's take this one out. And then let's do purple over here so I can just put this sticker down. I love this Archer and Olive stencil because it's acrylic and it's just thick, and sometimes with stencils they're not really thick enough and they just tend to like bend and it's annoying. So I really love this one. I feel like every time I use it, it happens to be sold out. So I'll double check and see if I can link it in the description for you. But I wanted to use those heels. Those are like the Carrie Bradshaw heels, but I also really loved the idea of an umbrella here. And then let's look for our blue bullets. And we'll use these royal blue. I feel like I put this box a little bit low, but it's okay. What's also nice about the colors that we're doing here with the bullet points is that I'll be able to check them off. Sometimes when I use darker bullet points, I can't check them off as easily, which is why I've been using dot markers a little bit more often because those I can typically see through. And then while we're here, let's do purple. Actually, I don't want to do the purple yet because I want to see which purple colors I'm using so that I know which bullet points to match it with. So, oh, my desk is a mess. It's going to take some cleaning after this video. But that's a habit that I'm trying to get into, is like as videos are uploading and my phone is recharging, because I definitely need to recharge my phone. I actually just filmed the this new release right before this video, and I figured that before I put everything away, let me film this video since I knew it was one that I wanted to do. So my phone needs a recharge from 2 videos in a row. So we've got our purple there. And then let's take our purple third. We're going to do a little purple cup here and maybe a little butterfly like that. And then purple box. This is a little bit low. I didn't really get that even It's okay. I'll forgive myself. And then our purple, let's do a purse over here. Maybe just simple, a purse. And then what if we take the 2 earrings like that as well? Kind of like accessorizing. A little bit more lavender than the color of pen I used, but again, I'll survive. So maybe we'll go for the lavender bullets here to kind of tie that in a little bit lighter. I feel like the spread is taking a lot of steps, but it's also a very easy spread to put together. It's more taking a lot of steps because I'm not using everything from the same sticker book. Like we are using 7 rolls of PET tape and a stencil and a pack of pens and the bullet points and the to-do headers. Okay, move that over. One of the things that I wanted to see was how many stickers we've used here. So we have 7 here. So 7 times 7 is 49. Well, really 8 times 7 because we have these. So that's 56. 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 45, 68, 69 because those are separate. Then we have 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. 90 stickers are in this spread, but I love it. I'm excited to use it. Perfect for June and Pride Month. And all these PET tapes and the pens and the stencil, if it's not sold out, and the Rainbow Dots Collection sticker book, I'll link in the description of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.